that you can hear me because we done upgraded the mic, y'all. Look at God. Glory be to God. Okay, so in this live stream, I'm going to talk about the $10,000 grant that I've been applying to you guys all the way for you guys all the way up until April 2nd. Now, this grant is for anybody who wants to start a business, who currently has a business, and you just simply need $10,000 to take yourself to the next level. So let me know if you can hear me clearly, if you are joining me in the chat, and if you are like watching this live stream afterwards. Thank you so much for clicking on my live stream because you didn't have to, but you did. So thank you so much for joining me this morning. Good morning, everybody. Good morning, America. We are going over the $10,000 grant for everybody. There's no LLC needed. There's no EIN needed. There's no anything needed. You don't even need a business plan. You simply need to have a great idea. And so many of y'all can use $10,000 right now. Imagine having $10,000 to invest into your real estate development. Imagine having $10,000 to be able to invest into your brick and mortar. Imagine having $10,000 to invest into your product and product development and your service development. Being able to offer quality services and products that you can take yourself to the next level. Well, this grant that we're talking about does not require you to have an LLC or an EIN. This grant is simply called the Breakthrough Grant. You know what breakthrough means? Breakthrough means that you're going to take yourself to the next level. You're going to break through all of those barriers that are actually stopping you from taking yourself to the next level. So this grant is through Honeycomb Credit. Honeycomb Credit is a investment firm, right? And what they do is they simply give us like opportunities that we can use to like opportunities like funding, right? So it can be loans, lines of credit, credit cards, and also grants. Now, you guys know I'm really into grant opportunities because I've already had the willings and dealings of loans, okay? And let me tell you, it is not fun paying back these loans with interest. So I'm always bringing you guys debt-free opportunities, debt-free opportunities, which means grants are opportunities you simply don't have to pay back. So good morning, everybody. Please let me know if you can hear me clearly because we got a new microphone. All right, glory be to God. That means we upgrading. All right, that means we upgrading. Look at the Lord. Look at the Lord coming through for us, okay, as a family. And that means we are doing good things. All right, so I want you to share this live stream because in this live stream, we're going to talk about what grants are, how to search and apply for them, how you can be properly prepared for them. And I'm also going to introduce to you the Honeycomb Credit Grant. All right, so hey, Nija. Hey, Sacred Love Ministry. Hey, Wendy. Hey, Larika. Hey, Tara. Hey, JJ Wells. Hey, everybody that is joining us. All my friends. I like to see all of my friends in here, okay? All right. Grants are debt-free opportunities that we simply do not have to pay back. There's no credit checks. There's no personal information needed like your date of birth or social. You don't have to provide any of your business funding, like any of your business income statements, right? With traditional lending opportunities, which is loans, lines of credit, and credit cards, you have to provide so much information to show proof that you can pay that opportunity back. But these debt-free opportunities I'm talking about, friend, is called grants. And you don't have to worry about paying them back at all. Hey, Indigo, welcome in, okay? Now, if this is your first time seeing me, let me introduce myself. My name is Superior Shelby. Most people know me by that name, and I'm a 71% successful grant writer. I've been writing grants for over 10 years, and I've gotten millions of dollars in grant funding for schools, churches, private organizations, startups, and small business owners, okay? So I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. And if you wanted to know where I'm located, it is currently 3 p.m. where I am, but I'm here in Nigeria on a $5 million grant opportunity to help with hospital software development and so much more. So if I can do it, friend, I'm here to introduce you to the money you can get now, okay? So let's get down to it. Now, grants do not require you to have any good personal credit, right? Because there's no credit checks. Grants do not require you to have any type of income because you don't have to pay it back. Grants do not require any of your personal information. However, it is very important that you are properly prepared for these opportunities. So let me school you a little bit on these grants so that way you have a clear understanding of whether or not these grant opportunities are something that you should go for, okay? All right, so let's get down to it. Now, grant funding, debt-free opportunities, no credit checks, no personal information needed, no need for any bank income statements because we don't have to pay it back. Now, with these grants, there are simple applications that we have to answer questions on regarding our startups, our ideas, and our businesses. Now, these are organizations that want to give us money. Where do you get a grant from? I'm glad you asked, friend. I gotcha. With my 10 years of experience, I can definitely give you everything you need to know. Now, these grants come from three different places, okay? You can get a grant from your local government. So, for example, grants for Manhattan, New York, grants for Miami-Dade County, grants for startups that are in Fulton County, which is Atlanta, Georgia, grants for, let's say Louisiana, right? Somewhere in Louisiana. Each local government, city, state, or town has their own money that they will give to startups and small business owners, so that way you can have the capital necessary to scale or to start. Okay, so you can get it from a local government. This is not beyond, but below like federal funding. So the good thing about grants is you don't have to worry about the federal government playing around with the money. You know what I mean? So much going on in politics. It could definitely demotivate you and make you feel like you don't want to go for traditional lending opportunities. And also you don't want to go for any opportunity because you don't know if your information or your data is being sold, or you just simply don't know how this is going to work. But with grants, you don't have to worry about that because grants is funded by your community through those local government opportunities. Now, the second place you can get grants is from a small business entity or an actual big entity. Sorry, a business entity. So a business entity would be like Amazon, Uber, DoorDash, Walmart, let's say Microsoft, Google, Gucci, Macy's, Sephora. These are all places that give out small business grant opportunities, giving back to their customers and community for those of you who all are going to start a business in that same industry. For example, Macy's. Macy's give out fashion grants, and they also give out grants for anyone who wants to like get into the beauty industry too. Because we know Macy's as a department store that has not only a hair salon in it and perfume, but they also sell fashion clothes, right? So they give out multiple grants throughout the year to those of you who are in that industry. Same thing like Shell's gas station. If you're into like the trucking industry or you're into renewable energy, well, Shell's gas station gives out grants too. Uber and Tesla, right? These are places that give out, grants for anyone who's in the EV charging station place. Microsoft and Google, if you're getting into tech, you can definitely rely on them for any type of grant opportunities. Amazon, if you are into e-commerce, as well as Etsy. Amazon and Etsy and Pinterest. These are places that give out grant funding opportunities, so that way you can have the opportunity to scale your Amazon store, and you can start getting more sales. You can have some incentives, right? So those are entities that you can get grant funding from. Thirdly, where you can get these grant funds from is from any type of like private sector. A private sector would be me, myself. All right. I'm a 10-year entrepreneur, and I actually put my money in a pot with my other grant peers, and we give out a $5,000 grant to multiple businesses because we are giving back to those who have, supported our business, right? So you have private sectors, private investors, private donators, right, who want to give out this grant funding as well. Okay, so that's where you can get these grants from. Another private sector would be like the Fearless Fund. I'm pretty sure you guys have heard of her. That is a Black woman who owns the Fearless Fund, and she primarily gives out grants to minority and women-owned businesses. Okay. Secondly, you have Hello Skip. Hello Skip themselves, that's a nonprofit organization that gives out grant funding to startups and small business owners, so we can have the capital necessary to start and take our business to the next level. All right. So you have Hello Skip and Hello Alice. All right. So those are what you call private sectors, private nonprofits that actually give out grant funding opportunities. Okay. Am I located in Nigeria? Right now, I'm in Nigeria on a $5 million grant opportunity, but I am based out of Miami, Florida. I'm a U.S. citizen, but I'm out here in Africa. If you guys don't know, I travel abroad, and I've been living outside the U.S. for over 3 years. I actually have a new video coming out on how you can transition, okay? And also get into some tech investing and international real estate investing. So I've been an entrepreneur for 10 years. I ain't new to this. I'm true to this. And my money is everywhere making income, okay? All right, so let's move forward. So now that you know the 3 places where you can get grants from, now you know the 3 places you can get grants from. let's talk about the ways you can actually win a grant. So there's 4 different ways you can win a grant. One way is through a random raffle. All right. So a lot of these grants, especially the $10,000 grant I'm going to go over today, it's more like a raffle. Once you submit your application, they may randomly choose out of the candidates that have submitted applications. They will review your application in its entirety. So they want to make sure that you have completed this entire application with the best answers possible. Once they look at your application and you have provided all the information and documentation necessary to make sure your application is complete, then they will go ahead and give you the grant. So that is a random raffle. Secondly, you can win a grant through a judgment. So a judgment is when you want to make sure all of your answers on the application is thorough, polished, professional, clear, concise, and compassionate. I'll say that again. Thorough, polished, professional, clear, concise, and compassionate. If it meets all of those categories, then you don't have to worry about your answers if they are strong enough for these type of applications. Those type of applications that are more like judgment grants, those are grants that are like, tell us a time when you had to show grit and determination through and persevere through your adversities. That is one question they might ask. Or they might ask a question like, explain to us how you gain traction and what is your customer retention strategy like, right? So in other words, how do you plan to gain customers and keep them in your funnel, right? So those type of applications that ask some thorough questions, those are called what we call judgment grants. So you want to be very clear, concise, and compassionate on those type of grant applications, okay? All right. Now, the third way you can win a grant. Number 3, the third way you can win a grant is through a pitch competition. So a pitch competition is kind of like Shark Tank. Have you guys ever watched the show called Shark Tank? That has like Mark Cuban and Damon Dash. I'm not Damon Dash, but Damon John, the guy who owned Fubu, right? And so people would go up there and they would talk about their service or product, and then they would pitch and stuff. Well, pitching is when you are talking about your service or product, the quality of it, how many people are actually interested in it, where you currently are in your development process, and how this pitch opportunity can actually help you be more impactful in developing your quality of service, as well as, scaling your business, right? How it can be helpful to your customers. So a pitch competition is where you can actually win grants. What I like the most about pitch competitions is it not only gives you the opportunity, like the money that you would win, but it also gives you the opportunity to network and broadcast your product or service. Even if you don't win the pitch competition, guess what? You have now stood in front of different judges. You have now stood in front of like other people, or you have like done like a Zoom call, right? Because in most cases, to be honest with you guys, this is done virtually, but you get the ability to actually like showcase your product or service and potentially get some clients before you get up out of there. You know what I mean? So even if you don't win the grant opportunity, you got the ability to still make money because you are pitching your service or product, right? And also you're possibly doing this in front of other people who want to invest in your type of business industry, right? So you might not win the grant. It's a 50-50 chance with all grants, right? It's a 50-50 chance with all opportunities. But with these pitch competitions, it's very, very I have a whole separate video that I'm actually recording about the benefits of pitch competition. So I'll get into that in another video. Okay. But that's a third way you can win. And the last but not least, the fourth way you can win a grant is simply through a first come, first serve opportunity. Now, a first come, first serve opportunity, which is something that y'all most likely like because it's more guaranteed. You feel like it's solid, right? All right. So the first come, first serve opportunities are opportunities that we saw through like COVID. So do you guys remember the SBA targeted advance where they gave out $10,000 per employee if you applied to it, and they had a certain amount of money in a pot, and whoever applied to this advance or this grant opportunity through the SBA, they actually had the opportunity to get the $10,000 per employee. Now that is what you call a first come, first serve opportunity. A lot of the local government grant opportunities that you would go for, they actually are a lot of them are like first come, first serve opportunities. Okay. So the first come, first serve opportunities, you would see them more on your local governments, right? how you would find these grants. So let's talk about it. All right. How do you search for these grants? How do you search for them? Now, I dive deeper into how to search and apply to grants on my Sunday grant class. And I actually moved my Sunday grant class to today. So it will be today at 5 p.m. Eastern time or 4 p.m. wherever you are. And so we're diving deeper into some tips on how you can make your grant application more effective and efficient. You must be a channel member in order to have access to that. But just to give you some general information here. Now, how you would search and apply to this. Get ready to write this down, okay? Get ready to write this down. Get ready to write this down. Y'all let me know in the chat if you are ready to write down the 3 main websites I use to search and apply to grants. Write it down in the chat and say, go ahead, friend. Let me know if you're ready. I like some interaction. I don't like spectators. This a class. We all learning how to get this debt-free money together. So let me know if you are ready for the 3 main websites I use to search and apply to grants. Let me know right now in the chat whenever you're ready, okay? All right, everybody ready. I've been ready. Okay, get ready. The first one I'm going to give you is grants.gov. Grants.gov is the government website. You will find grants, but you must be a seasoned business owner. Seasoned business owner means that you have to have business tax returns of at least 2 years. Don't go on that website and confuse yourself, friend, if you're a startup and you ain't ready for that type of situation. Now, I'm out on a big grant opportunity simply because I'm a 10-year entrepreneur and I have years of business taxes. So I had to go through grants.gov in order to get this federal government opportunity. Now, where you will find big ticket grants, $1 million, $5 million, $10 million, $100 million, $250,000, $500,000, that is definitely through grants.gov. But they require you to have your business taxes at least 2 years. If you don't have that, don't even worry about it. Let me give you a second one. Okay. So grants.gov. Somebody drop in the chat grants.gov for all of us that is joining us. So that way we don't miss this information. Grants.gov. And then put next to it for seasoned businesses. Grants.gov for seasoned businesses. Okay. Now, the second website I'm going to give you is called Hello Skip. All right. Hello Skip. All right. Hello Skip. Hello SKIP. Hello Skip. I love Hello Skip. I actually know Ryder personally, and this is a nonprofit organization that you can go to their website, and they have different funding opportunities for startups and for seasoned businesses. Now, this is not a grant search engine. A search engine is like google.com, right? This is not a grant search engine, okay? Thank you so much, you guys. Thank you, Sacred Love. Thank you, Wendy Williams. Thank you all for putting that information down for me, okay? All right, so the second one is Hello Skip. Somebody write Hello Skip in the chat. The Hello Skip is for all businesses, no matter what stage you are in your company, no matter where you are located in the United States, as long as you are a business or you have a good idea. Now, Hello Skip, like I said, is a nonprofit organization. They themselves give out $10,000 on a monthly basis to their members. So you can be a member. I don't know how much it is. I'm not saying you need to spend money. All right, because there's a free version. Now, I like everything that's cost effective myself. All right, anything that's cost effective and that helps us scale for free, that's me, Abby. Okay, so HelloSkip.com. That is a really good website you can go to for startups. All right. So if you are a startup, you're just learning how to get into grants. You're just learning how to apply to grants. You're just learning and understanding what these grant questions are. This is a really great website that you can go to gain an understanding and comprehension on what types of questions most of these high ticket grants are asking for. Okay. HelloSkip.com. Thank you, JJ, as well. You are my friend. I know I can rely on you. All right. So HelloSkip.com. And thirdly, last but not least, now this last one I'm going to show you is called GrantWatch.com. And actually, I'm going to take some time out today to search for some grants for y'all using this particular grant search engine. A grant search engine is like Google. All right. So you can use GrantWatch. Are we back? Are we back? I'm sorry, I had to switch over to the other Wi-Fi. I thought I was connected to my Wi-Fi. I thought I was connected to my Wi-Fi box. Let me know if we're back. You guys give me thumbs up or just let me know right now if we are back, okay? Just let me know before I show y'all grantwatch.com. Grantwatch.com. Let me know. Yes, we back. Thank you, Wendy. All right, good. I had to switch over. Hey, Trina. Hey, Renee. Renee, I did your business plan. I did Renee's business plan and pitch deck. Man, I finished that shop right now. Okay, that business plan is tough. Okay, shout out to you guys. If you guys need a business plan and a pitch deck done, I do it. I'm doing 50% off right now. It's only $150. I'll get it done right now today. All right, right now today. I have no time to waste. All right, so let me show y'all. Grantwatch.com. All right, so this is grantwatch.com. If you are here, this is the correct place. Grantwatch.com. You see it at the top? Grantwatch.com. This is the grant search engine. All right. This is the grant. Renee said y'all better get one. Y'all better get y'all a business plan done because you need that. I'm going to go over what you need to have before you apply to grants. But I just wanted to show y'all the 3 main websites I use to search and apply to grants. Now, grantwatch.com is a grant search engine, and it does cost you $40 a month for you to be able to have access. But it's very much worth it. Every high like successful rate grant writer uses this search engine. Okay, when we're talking about grant writers like myself, Bossy Witt, Stormy Banks, the Boss Grant Lady, all of the grant writers you can think of, Grants King on Instagram, they all use this site. All right, so we all use grantwatch.com to find grants that serve in your favor. I click on grants for small business, and this is what comes up. All right, you have so many different types of categories and filters that you can put into place to find the grants that serve in your favor. I will put in Florida. I'm going to just show you guys quickly how it works because I'm based out of Florida. And then you would choose all the categories that serve in your favor. Just to let you guys know, BIPOC means Black Indigenous Person of Color. So I am that. And then I'll just put in any other services and products that I offer. Okay, I'm an entrepreneur and startup. We can put that in there. And I'm just going to give it really general information. I'm a woman-owned startup and business. Okay, so 4 categories out of 62. Then I'm going to click on search grants. And as you can see, once I click on search grants, it will find all the grants, over 100 grants that serve in my favor. Now, when you get to this part, friend, what I encourage you to do, go through all of these grants. All right, it's only 4 pages. Okay, so go through all of these grants that serve in your favor. Once you click on view full grant, I want you to go through the details. If this grant serves in your favor, after reading the details and who this grant for, remember you got to pay $40 a month. But once you go through the grant and you look at the details, which is usually right here in the description, then what you want to do is create your own spreadsheet. All right, so what can a spreadsheet look like for your grants? All right, let me show you what my spreadsheet look like. It's going to be kind of jumbled around, but let me show you what it looks like. Okay. You want to create your own spreadsheet so that way you can refer to your spreadsheet every day. You want to apply to 1 grant a day. So you see the spreadsheet with all these grants on here? This is how you want to set yourself up for success. When you come here to grantwatch.com and you are finding grants that serve in your favor and you click on view full grant, and then it takes you directly to the grant after you have signed up. Remember, it's $40 a month for you to have access. Okay. Then you will copy the name of the grant and you'll paste it inside of your spreadsheet so that way you can have a list of grants for yourself. And what you will do is you will refer back to your grant spreadsheet for that month, and you will apply to 1 grant a day. Okay, so that way you don't burn yourself out. Now that is grantwatch.com. Grantwatch.com is the #1 website in the world for you to be able to find grants that serve in your favor. Okay, it is so worth the $40 a month, especially if you are going to, at least for the next 90 days, consistently apply to grants that serve in your favor. Okay, all right, so grantwatch.com, that was my last grant site that I wanted to give you guys. Now let's talk about what you need to have before you apply to these grants. All right, now some of you all are kind of like overthinking these things. You're kind of overthinking these things. And I want to reassure you that not all the time, friend, do you need to have your business like formally set up, right? So business formally set up or properly set up would be like having your LLC, EIN, all that good stuff. The $10,000 grant that I'm going to go over, you don't need to have an LLC. You don't need to have an EIN. You don't need to have a business plan. However, friend, Okay. If you do have your business foundations together, then it definitely increases your opportunities and it increases your chances of approvals with these debt-free opportunities. Why? Because it shows commitment. It shows that you're serious and you're doing the actual work to learn more about what's going on in your market industry. When you do a business plan, it creates goals and a business roadmap, and it shows that you've done the market industry research and you know how you will differentiate yourself from your competitors. You have so many key indicating factors in your business plan, like your executive summary, your SWOT analysis. SWOT is strengths, weaknesses, opportunities, and threats. Your risk analysis, which shows what can you possibly go through in your business life of 5 years, and how do you plan to, stand strong against those adversities. And then also your competitive analysis, which shows how different you are from your competitors, right? Well, all of those different analysis and key factors that you have in your business plan, well, when you've actually sat down and done the work and done the research, it shows that you thoroughly know how you can scale your business within these next 5 years. And if you just had the opportunity, you'll be able to take it to some new heights, something that you never even thought about before. So a business plan is definitely key to when you want to search and apply to grants. Now, when you are applying to grants, my friend, those questions of what is your mission statement? How do you plan to be different from your other competitors? All of those type of questions, you can actually have help from your business plan. Your business plan can be used as like an answer key, right? So that's why I say having a business plan definitely is key when you are applying to grants. Now, do you absolutely need one? No, but you will limit yourself to the type of opportunities you can apply to. Now, this Honeycomb Credit Grant we're going to go over. No LLC needed, no EIN needed, no personal information needed, and no business plan needed, right? However, imagine if you had a business plan that will help you out with answering this question, all right? I'm missing the SWOT analysis, the competitor analysis. Yes, go ahead and put it in there in your business plan, okay? Now, there's so many other key indicating factors you need to have in a business plan. I'm doing a whole separate video on a business plan versus a grant proposal because those are two total different documents. Business plan is for the plan of your business. What is your life of your business and the goals? A grant proposal, a more targeted document, directly telling them, if you gave me this 100,000, wow. If you gave me this 100,000, if you gave me this opportunity, my Lord, I'll be able to take it to the next level. All right. So those are two totally different documents. I'm doing a separate pre-recorded video to give you guys clarity and reassurance on how that works. Now let's move forward. Now, when you have your business plan, all right, you got your business plan. Hey, Jamel, you got your business plan. Now, the next thing you can have to prepare yourself is what's called a business pitch deck. A business pitch deck, a brand pitch deck. Some of you guys have heard different. It's called a pitch deck. PITCH, like you throwing a baseball. All right, a pitch deck. Now, the purpose of the pitch deck is the PowerPoint version of your business plan. All of the key indicating factors that's in your business plan will be in this PowerPoint presentation. It's a short, simple, sweet, direct, presentation that lets them know what's the name of your company, what is your service or product, what is the problem, how are you solving the problem, who is your target customers, who are your competitors, what makes you different from them. And then also, you're at the end, it'll be like, all right, you give them information of, this is our funding requested amount. And if we had this amount of money or some money towards that, this is what we will do. All right. So that's how that works. All right. A pitch deck is the PowerPoint presentation of that. Now, in my video, when I go over the business plan versus the grant proposal, I'll show you guys what a winning business plan looks like. And I'll also show you what a winning grant proposal looks like so you can have a clear understanding. Now, you know about grants. You know that grants are debt-free opportunities. There's no credit checks. There's no personal information needed. And you don't have to provide any of your bank account statements simply because you don't have to pay it back. Debt-free opportunities. You know this. You know that you can visit grantwatch.com. You know you can visit helloskip.com. You know you can visit grants.gov in order for you to search and apply to grants. You know this. I've told you this. You know this. This is we have just went over that, okay? You know that having a business plan and a business pitch deck will help you with answering those questions, okay? You also know that once you use the grant search engine, grantwatch.com, you need to create your own grant list. Let me show you how you can use an extra stream of income, because some of y'all are like, I don't have no money. All right, cool. When you create that grant list, sell it for $10. Sell it as a digital product for $10. Make it look cute, aesthetically appealing. Use Canva, put it on Canva as an ebook and sell it. All right? Sell it. Because guess what? Most of your peers will not have the time to sit down and to be able to search for these grants. Now, I can sell y'all a grant list, but do you think I have the time? Absolutely not. I'm out here not only applying to grants myself, but I'm an investor in 4 different tech opportunities, as well as an international real estate investor in development. I'm invested in hotels and all kinds of different stuff. You think I got time? No, I don't got time. So I'm giving you the game so you can have an extra stream of income. That extra stream of income, what you need to do is put it towards your business development. Duh. Sell the grant list for $10. Obviously, it's 46 people on this live stream. If you do 46 times 10, $460 you made. That's more than enough for you to be able to get you your LLC, more than enough for you to be able to get you your business website completed, more than enough for you to be able to buy your domain, more than enough for you to be able to get your website done by me for just $150. Come on now, you got to make it make sense. Make it make sense. Once you have sat down and done the actual work of searching for all the grants that is in your particular business industry, if you are in trucking, if you are in medical, a medical business like medical courier service, if you are in the beauty industry and you have found a list of over 10 to 20 grants that serve in your business industry favor, put that thing on Pinterest, Etsy, and any other e-commerce store and throw it out there for $10. And say grant list specifically for business, beauty businesses, grant list for truckers, grant list for, the medical industry, grant list for nonprofits and youth development. You understand? You understand? You understand what I'm saying? Are you guys picking up what I'm putting down? I just gave you a whole game plan. And once you have over like 20 people on these Etsy and on these e-commerce store, right, that is buying, guess what? You become a 5-star seller, and any digital product you put on these e-commerce stores, guess what? They putting you at the top of the list. If you selling a business planner, a regular calendar, or whatever have you, guess what? They're gonna put you at the top because you already got good ratings. I just told you how you can make $1,000 in 1 week for real. I'm giving too much game. I don't know. I think I'm giving out too. Am I giving out too much game? Drop me some fire in the chat, because I think I'm giving out. I don't know about this right here. I just gave y'all how to search and apply to debt-free opportunities, where you can go for them, how to be prepared, and how you can make money on top of that. And this is all free information, and this is me saying this from 10 years of experience. 71% successful grant writing rate I have. I'm out here in Nigeria on a $5 million opportunity. You cannot play with me. You cannot play with me. I'm literally blessed and highly favored. And all I'm doing is trying to give y'all the opportunity to be able to come over here or do whatever you want to do in the world. All right, so let's move forward. Now that you know about these debt-free opportunities, and you're going to tell your sister, brother, cousin, auntie, and your friends, right? You're going to tell everybody to come and subscribe to my channel, because the girl be dropping knowledge every day at 9 a.m. Eastern time. All right, every day. We're on here every day. All right, JJ's World, we on here every day, ain't it? Renee, we on here every day, ain't it? Somebody who always on here with me, y'all let them know. We on here every day. We don't stop. Every day we on live stream. So make sure you subscribe and turn on push notifications so you never miss, because you never know when God can bless I ask God before I even come on here, I pray and I say, God, order my steps. Order my tongue so I can speak directly to somebody who need it. Boom. Now you know about the grants. You know about where you can get this opportunity and this information from, right? All right, cool. Hey, Noni. Hey, Noni, JJ World, they all a part of my membership. Now, you guys can be a part of my membership, or you can simply donate directly to, you can just like give a super for like $1 or whatever. Just want to let you guys know before I get into this grant, if you donate any money or you give any super on this live stream, I actually donate it and I give it to orphanages and other children who need to go to school here in Africa. Okay, I don't keep this money. All this money goes back to tithes and offering. Because if you ain't got the time to go to church, I'm gonna put your money to work for you in Jesus' name. You understand me? I understand y'all be working on Sundays. I get it. But if you ain't got the time, that's fine. So if you're going to go ahead and donate a super, or if you're going to join my channel, just want to let you know that close school books. And furthermore, it goes to like tithes and offering in church. I'm so serious. I really do. All right. Let's do it. Shelby, are you still doing the deal where you apply to 45 grants on our behalf? Yes, I actually have a grant writing tier. It's $150 a month. You have to commit to at least 3 months before you decide to cancel the subscription. I have done a grant writing subscription because I have found that when you have me apply to grants consistently for you, you actually have a higher chance at winning. All right. You got a higher chance at winning. So with that being said, my tier 1, I have an open spot. Open spots available. It's $150 a month. If you want to learn more about that information, my number is in the description of this video. Just text #grants, or just text me to my number and say, hey, I want to sign up for tier 1. What's up? Okay, I got you, friend. Now let's move forward. The $10,000 grant opportunity has asked one question, one simple question. So let me show you guys the $10,000 grant. Okay. All right. Let's go ahead and move forward. I love you guys so much. So this is a Honeycomb Credit Grant. It's called the Breakthrough Grant. Breakthrough can mean so much. All right. It is time for you to literally get out of your 9-to-5. It's time for you to transition. It's time for you to go to the next level. Breakthrough. Literally, you need to break through that mindset. You need to break through them financial challenges you having. That's the whole purpose of getting this $10,000 grant. Now, there's no LLC needed. There is no EIN needed. There is no business plan needed. So let's read through it. It says, make 2025 your breakthrough year. The start of the new year brings endless possibilities, and we're here to help you seize them. The Breakthrough $10,000 grant is designed for small business owners like you, visionaries who are ready to take their dreams to the next level. Apply below. All right, so the only question it asks is, what would you do with the $10,000 for your business? I'm going to highlight this. Be more specific. You can get it says the more specific you can get, the better. Honeycomb likes to see a clear outline of potential use of funds. So a clear outline means you need to be detailed, polished, professional, clear, concise, and compassionate. Clear, concise, and compassionate. Clear, concise, and compassionate. No, you cannot use ChatGPT. Let me explain something to y'all. For all 50-something of y'all that's on this live stream who think y'all can use ChatGPT to answer these grant questions and just slide through it, there is a GPT out here called Zero GPT. Matter of fact, let me show it to you. I'm going to show you exactly what Zero GPT looks like. I love you guys so much, and I love Google so much. Let's go. Zero GPT. We already went over this once before, but I'm going to show you again just so you can see it. Zero GPT is an AI detection. What they do is they will download your actual application and they will put your application directly inside of Zero GPT. Now, Zero GPT is the most advanced and reliable chat GPT-4 and AI content detector. What does that mean? Once you upload your file. Once you upload the answers in the entire application here, it will let you know down to the punctuation. If you use ChatGPT to help you with answering all of the answers, all of the questions on the grant application. These grantors do not want you to use ChatGPT to complete these grant applications. Why? Because they want your clear, concise, and compassionate answer. They want your story, not AI story. They want to know what adversities have you been through and how did you actually face the problem and how are you still standing to this day? Some of you guys have LLCs that you've had since COVID. How are you still standing? How are you still operating? How are you still pushing through after COVID? Some of y'all actually are in California right now and you have experienced the California wildfires. Some of y'all have actually experienced some serious weather disasters, severe winters, actual hurricanes, Hurricane Milton. I just came out of that before I even came here, right? How are you showing perseverance through your actual phases of adversity? This is very important because if you can explain to them your compassion, exactly, my friend, resilience. If you can explain to them how resilient you are, how you can persevere, and how no matter what, you still gonna keep your product and service out here. No matter what, you still gonna solve that problem. If you can show that, then yes, you are the perfect candidate for these opportunities. Zero GPT is an AI that they literally use to download your entire application. And they will upload it to Zero GPT, and it will determine if you use any time. And guess what? Soon as Zero GPT detects the smallest punctuation of you using it, or the vocabulary of you using it to help you answer these questions, guess what? They're going to throw your entire application out the way. Each grant opportunity on average gets about 2,000 applications. They hire volunteers and real persons to sit down and go through each application. You think they got time to be reading through your AI generated answers? Absolutely not. They will download your application, upload it to Zero GPT. Once Zero GPT is detected, throwing it out the window. Next, we're going to somebody who actually put in the work, who actually put in the compassion, who actually put in the details and sat down and really took their time with answering these questions. Because this is a real person. How we know this is a real, this ain't, how do we know whether or not this is a real person when they use AI? It could have been AI using AI to answer these questions. You understand what I'm saying? It could be a scammer trying to get our $10,000. You got to think of it from the grantor side of things, right? So you need to be clear, concise, and compassionate. Thank you, Trina, for writing that down. All right. So where it says, what would you do with the $10,000? Most of you guys will answer it in the most generalized way possible, but it clearly specifies, it says, be specific. All right. They like to see a clear outline of potential use of funds. So what that means is, instead of one, don't give them a list. Do not give them a list that says, okay, $10,000. We would do 2,000 here, 2,000 here, 2,000 here, 2,000 here, 2,000 here. No, you don't give them a list. You actually give them a full detailed paragraph about one, how you would use the money, what areas it will go to, how impactful this money will be to your business development, your service quality development, in addition to how it will help you continue to solve the problem. So, for example, let me see. I gave an example for someone who does credit repair like last week, right? If you do consulting, right? If you do consulting or whatever case may be, or you have an actual product and you state that I want to use this $10,000 for marketing purposes, for skill development, and to hire people, right? Those may be your 3 key points that you are actually going to be using this $10,000 for. You will start it off with saying, this $10,000 will be extremely impactful, for we will invest into these 3 key areas. We will invest into hiring personnel, skill development, which is training for our personnel, so that way it will allow the personnel the people that we hire to have high quality education and also certificates to show proof that they are in position to be able to deliver a quality service or product. Furthermore, we plan on investing this $10,000, a portion, of this $10,000 into our marketing strategy, so we can continue to create awareness around our service or product. See, creating awareness, investing into our personnel and skill development will allow us to be extremely impactful, will be impactful to our business development by increasing the quality of our service and product, in addition to allowing us to solve this key problem, in which we already do to this day. You understand? So you want your answer to kind of be like that. You want that's just off the top of my head. You see, I ain't typed nothing. I didn't use ChatGPT. That's literally off of the top of my head. Now obviously I have 10 years of experience of doing this situation. All right, 10 years of experience. I'm a 71% successful grant writer. So I understand if you guys do not have creative writing skills, I get it. That's why you guys hire people like myself. Okay. Now, full disclosure, as a grant writer, as a certified U.S. grant writer, okay, I'm going to tell you our code of ethics. 1, we cannot take any percentage out of your reward. Do not text my line asking, can you apply to a grant and I'll give you 10%, 15%, 20%, 30% out of my reward? Absolutely not. That's ghetto. Absolutely not. That is not the way that we do things. We have a code of ethics. All right. Our code of ethics is you do not take from the reward of your clients simply because it is your reward. It is, I'm not the one who deserves it, even though I'm the one who wrote the grant. It is your business and your idea that deserves that. You are the one that needs this funding in order to solve the problem. So you have all of your reward. Grant writers get paid up front. We get paid up front for our time and efforts that it takes to search and apply to the grants that serve in your favor. And secondly, we get paid up front for our creative writing skills. You understand? Grant writers get paid up front for our time and efforts that it takes to search and apply to a grant for you. Furthermore, we get paid upfront for creative writing skills. All right, we get paid for being clear, concise, and compassionate when you might not have the words to say on these applications. Okay, on average, a grant writer can cost you $1,000 USD per application. I'm gonna say it again. On average, go to Upwork, go to Fiverr, You get what you pay for. You get what you pay for. If you want to get the fake Nike, then the fake Nike will cost you $30. You want to get the real Nikes, you're gonna pay $100 or more. Which one you want to get? You understand? All right, you get what you pay for. All right. Now with these grant writers, it can cost you on average $1,000 per application. Furthermore, I am the most affordable grant writer that you can find. 71% successful grant writing rate in the United States. Matter of fact, in the world. I'm also a global grant writer. I don't just write grants for the US based businesses. I have clients from the UK. I have clients here from Africa. I also have clients from the Latin countries. And you know, if you check my YouTube, I was just living in Panama. I was just in Colombia. Sí habla español, papito. Okay, yes. I speak Spanish because I'm from Miami, okay? All right, so boom. Now that y'all understand how this grant writing situation works, okay? Now that you understand how it works, if you want me to apply to this $10,000 grant that we're talking about, this is what you can do. I have a $37 course right now. All right, I'm going to put all the information in the description. And I'm also going to go ahead and drop the information in the link for you in the chat, okay? Now, and if you purchase my $37 course, okay, then I will go ahead and apply to a $10,000 grant for you live on YouTube. I've been doing this for the last 3 weeks, and I'm so happy to say we have applied to this $10,000 grant for over 100 businesses. Now, how are they choosing the grant winners? Cool, random raffle, and it's multiple winners. They will announce the winners on April 11th. April 2nd is the last day. I have helped startups. I have helped tech companies. I have helped schools. Private organizations get millions of dollars in grant funding. Grants is debt-free opportunities you don't have to worry about paying back. I myself, I'm in Nigeria on a $5 million grant opportunity. You think I'm playing out here? I'm not. You can fact check it. You can go to my website. I got hundreds of testimonials that show y'all that I'm literally not new to this. I'm true to this, okay? Now, the $37 course teaches you about 3 debt-free opportunities that can combat the traditional lending opportunities. Traditional lending is loans, lines of credit, and credit cards. Why would we go for that when we know right now there is no Consumer Financial Protection Bureau to protect our money? Why would we go for that? There's no CFPB to protect our money right now. If Bank of America want to take all your money out of your bank account, they can do it right now. All right, so why would we go for those situations, okay? No, we're going for debt-free opportunities that give us the capital and support we truly need to scale and to be able to have quality service and products so we can help provide the solution to those problems now. All right, so $37. If you purchase this course, I will go ahead and send you to the email that you have tied to your purchase. I will send you a request for general business information that I will need to apply to this grant for you live on YouTube, okay? Now I'm going to drop the information here in the chat, and also I'm going to put the information inside of the description of this video. It's a $37 course, all right? It's a $37 course. Now, once I put this information in the chat for you, go ahead, purchase the course. I'll shout you out. I'll send you the email, everything you need to know. All right. Now, this $10,000 grant that I'm going over, that I just went over with you, it does not need an LLC. You don't need to have an EIN, and you do not need to have a business plan. All right. Period. It does not matter what sex, gender, ethnic group you are a part of. It does not matter. It does not matter where you are located in the United States. Matter of fact, in the world, you can be located in the UK. You can be located here in Africa. You can be located in Latin America. Okay. This grant is for everybody. It does not matter what type of business industry you're starting. It doesn't matter. All right. It does not matter at all. This grant is simply to give you a kickstart in 2025. This grant is so you can start. You could have an idea from last night. You could have dreamed about what you wanted to start: a gas running company, a trucking company, any type of company. All right. You could have had a whole idea from last night. And guess what? This $10,000 grant goes for you. It is specifically for you. The reason why, right? The reason why I'm bringing this grant to you, because I get so many comments on my YouTube shorts and on my videos about what's a good grant for me. This is the one for you, friend. This is the one for you. All right. So you can visit now. You can apply to this grant yourself. Now, I'm 71% successful grant writer. So you can trust me if you want to, and I'll apply for it right now. or you can visit honeycombcredit.com and apply to the grant yourself. But I'm telling you right now, if you use ChatGPT, they're going to push your application through zero GPT. Have fun with losing. No, ain't no sugar coat. Not in 2025. No, we direct with everything we doing right here, okay? So now I'm going to put the information right now in the chat for you. If you want me to apply to this $10,000 grant for you, what you need to do, all right, what you need to do is purchase my $37 course through Etsy. Now, this course teaches you about grants. It teaches you about incubators and accelerator programs, okay? It teaches you all about those debt-free opportunities that you qualify for. So why limit yourself when you can go for all debt-free opportunities and then give yourself a chance at getting this capital and tailored support that serves in your favor? Isn't that right? Now, what I like about these grants and what I like, especially accelerator programs, accelerator programs is literally my favorite. We actually go over a lot more accelerator programs on Sundays. All right. But for those of you who are a part of my membership, I want to let you know that 5 p.m. Eastern time today, we're actually going to have a grant class because yesterday I couldn't do it. So there was no power. So today, grant class tonight, 5 p.m. Eastern time. All right. So okay, so inside of the description, I have officially updated it. You guys have the information. There you have it. I'm also going to put the information in the chat so that way you can go ahead and purchase the $37 course. Now, once you purchase the course, I'll go ahead and send you an email requesting some general business information, okay? Now, this information is like your business name or your idea name and, you know, what industry are you into, all that good stuff, okay? All right, so I want to know what questions do you guys have while I'm putting this information in the chat. For any of you guys who purchased my course, I want you to explain to them, how do you feel about the course? How do you feel about the information that I have, you know, put in the course for you? How do you feel about me applying to the grant for you? Like, explain to the people in the chat, especially for those who are new to the channel and they are actually interested in learning more about grants, right? You guys show them, like, tell them, like, one, we don't scam over here, we legitimate. And also, two, like, just give them some encouragement so they can have clear understanding of how they can hire me, okay? So let me see what questions y'all have in the chat. What questions do y'all have here while y'all are talking in here? Okay, let me see. Tampa Bay Mika, hey. Hey, friend. That's off the top of your head, honey. You a beast. Can't wait to consult with you. I'm telling you, let's do it, Wendy. It's $100 consultation, but I'm telling you, it's so worth it. I can give you an execution strategy straight directly from the Lord, okay? It comes off the dome. Hey, Ash B, my friend in here. Hey, love. Thank you for everything you do. Thank you, Ash, for always supporting me. Marcus says, what if we already paid for the course earlier this month? Do we have to purchase it again? No, you don't, Marcus. If you already purchased the course, make sure you check your email. If you submitted the grant form, the grant is already done for you. You know, I don't play no games. I don't play no games. As soon as you send that grant form, I instantly do that grant for you because I don't have the time. I don't have the time to have work backed up. I'm investing into tech companies. I'm investing into international real estate. I don't have time. All right. This is apply to Nigeria. Gilliard says, yes, this is for New Jersey. This is for everybody, okay, no matter where you are. Terry Sita says, can this work for people outside of America? Yes, see, mamita. Lord, you drop it like it's hot. Thank you, Wendy. With the business plan, how many questions is it? Can we use the answers from that to respond to grant questions? Also, the business plan can be used to get a loan if you choose to do that in the future. Absolutely. So with the business plan, how many questions is it? A business plan is not questions. A business plan is actually what you plan to do with your business. So what is your service or product? Explain what is the problem. How is your service or product solving that problem? And go into detail about that particular market. So let's say, for example, you are doing essential body oils and like things that help out with your skin, right? Well, you are solving a problem with, helping persons out with developing their skin, right? Having a healthier skin journey, right? You're combating acne, you're combating eczema or whatever skin condition they might have. Now you explain to them what your market is. Who are your competitors? Well, your competitor could be Shea Moisture, Aveeno, and Dove themselves. How is your product better than theirs? Well, we're 100% organic. We get all of our ingredients directly from the motherland in Africa, right? Okay, explain to us how you plan to develop your product within the next 5 years. That is what you call a business plan. You give them a competitive analysis. You give them your risk analysis. What are the risks you can possibly come across? Well, a risk is we can possibly sell a product and somebody might actually be allergic to turmeric, right? To turmeric, and that can possibly cause a lawsuit. But what we plan to do is have enough capital necessary to have insurance, or what we plan to do is have business insurance that will protect us legally from any of those type of situations we can go through. Now, your business plan is a full document of about 30 up to 30 pages or more that explains what you plan to do in the next 5 years and how you plan to scale. Now, you can use you can use your business plan to help you answer any type of funding application questions. Like, for example, with these grants, what is your business mission? Well, you should have a mission statement in your business plan. You know what I mean? You should have a mission statement. Who are your competitors and what differentiates you from your competition? Well, you have what's called a competitive analysis. That competitive analysis will give you all of the details needed. Your top 3 competitors, what makes you different, and how you plan to scale in your market, right? Who is your target audience? Well, your target audience that can actually be inside of your market industry research, right? Your target audience could be individuals who are between the ages of 21 to 54. You know what I mean? So your business plan can definitely help you out. Also, when you're going for like CDFI funding opportunities, which is better for like minorities and startups, those are loan opportunities. They do require you to have a business plan, and you actually don't have to have what's called like a business like bank statements and stuff. So yeah, you can go for that. But I'm not into loans. I'm paying back a $200,000 SBA loan. You think I want to tell you about how fun that is? It's absolutely not fun. It's not fun. So screw the loans. And I wouldn't go for loans because there's no Consumer Financial Protection Bureau. The Consumer Financial Protection Bureau, aka the CFPB, is the financial bureaucrat that actually protects us as Americans from any institution or bank that can add additional fees to our daily banking things. And it helps prevent us from any fraud and scams from these institutions. Well, because you got so and so and so and so running the company right now. Running the country right now. There is no CFPB. All of that whole entire situation is done. You know what I mean? So I would not go for loans right now because you are actually putting yourself in like you're putting yourself in I wouldn't go for loans right now, seriously. Let's see. What else? What's the payback? You don't pay back any grants. Grants is debt-free opportunities. Teresita. Grants is debt-free opportunities. Debt, DEPT, free, FREE, debt-free opportunities that you go for that you don't have to pay back. There is no risk. Literally, it's 50-50. Now, what are you looking for, Teresita? Are you looking for a guaranteed opportunity? Let me explain to you. There is no opportunity on this earth that is 100% guaranteed. Let me give you an example. I have friends that have actually went to medical school, right? Pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for them to be physicians, PAs, as well as top ARNPs, which is nurse practitioners. They pay hundreds of thousands of dollars for these degrees. Now they've done stellar jobs on their actual interviews for them to be able to get these jobs at these specific hospital groups that they were looking forward to work for. Guess what? After taking these people out to lunch, almost bribing them and doing what they need to do to try to get the position, they did not get the position. And we heard a lot of people was going through this in the 20 teens, right? After you spent hundreds of thousands of dollars putting yourself through school and you still did not get that position that you thought that you guaranteed were supposed to get because you got the certificate because you got the degree. That is not how life works. That is not how it works. Every opportunity is 50-50. Rather you're going for a grant, whether you're going for a lotto, whether you are betting on Hard Rock betting app, or rather you are going for a job opportunity. No opportunity is 100% guaranteed. They lied to you in your face if they told you that. You understand? That is an absolute lie. You know how many people have been affected through weather disasters right now? Like they've been affected by Hurricane Hurricane Helene, Hurricane Milton, and then so many other weather disasters, even the California wildfires. And when they are applying to FEMA, they can't even get the measly $750 that they told them that was guaranteed. Are you kidding me? It's not guaranteed. So what makes you think you, of all Americans, of all people in the world, have a guaranteed chance? If God himself didn't come down and say, you are guaranteed to get this opportunity in the name of Jesus, then it ain't guaranteed, friend. Let me also give you another analogy. The person who goes into the gas station or goes to, your local corner store and buys scratch off tickets or bets consistently, or goes to the casino and bets their money, because guess what? Do you know that they have a higher chance at actually winning these opportunities than you that goes for them randomly? Well, know why? Because it is the consistency. It is the consistency that helps them win these opportunities. The person who goes to the corner store and buys scratch off tickets, of course, eventually they're going to win because they're going in there every day giving themselves a chance. So why aren't you giving yourself the chance at these debt-free opportunities that don't cost you to submit the application? It don't cost you nothing to submit this application but time. But time. And then for those of you who have the mindset of, I actually need to get a funding opportunity in order to start my business, I want to tell you right now, in 2025, you're already starting your business off on the wrong foot. You need to show resilience. You don't start your business off on a dependent opportunity. It's called entrepreneurship, which means you need to be able to swim through the water yourself. Welcome to entrepreneurship. This is not a playground. This is the jungle, lions, tigers, and bears. And the day that you decide you want to be lazy on your idea, guess what? Somebody will come through, steal your idea, and they will put the money towards it and all the energy towards it. And you're going to sit back on Instagram and watch these people get rich off of your idea that you thought about 3 years ago. How does that feel? If you won't do it, somebody else will. Trust and believe the God's will be fulfilled, whether it's through you or through somebody else. So you cannot be focused on, I need this opportunity in order for me to be able to get, nah, bro. That's not how you do it, sis. That's not how you do it. What you do is you start from scratch. And for those of you who want to start a food truck and you want to sell chicken out of a food truck, have you ever thought about selling chicken from your house first to see if you even know how to fry chicken well? And then getting your whole neighborhood and community into your actual, you could do fried chicken and fries Friday. Every Friday for your neighborhood, you could fry chicken and give out fries for just $5 a box. Guess what? You getting the kids and you getting the whole neighborhood. You better than the candy lady. Then guess what happens? Then more and more people, you can even give it out for free, especially if you get food stamps. You can give it out for free just so you can build awareness around your cooking. And guess what happens? Your whole hood, your neighborhood, and your community starts donating money, saying, man, you need a food truck. Man, you need this. Man, you need to do that. You don't sell plates. When you start getting inquiries, then guess what? Those inquiries is what you want to track that type of data. That's what you call measurable impact. That's what makes you what's called a merit-based business. Have y'all heard Donald Trump talk about merit businesses? Merits, MERRIT. Meritness, the definition of that is showing skills, achievements, and developments in your entire life of business. What can you show us? How can you prove to us that there is people out here that actually want your service or product and that is needed in the market? And what's making you so different from everybody else we could shop from? Also, I don't know who need to hear this, but it's on my spirit. Be mindful how you treat people, because you never know when that person that you're treating, right, nasty or whoever, you think you smarter or better than them, they might be your client. So you might need to tone it down and be humble. I don't know who need to hear that, but hey, you're going to have to cut it down and be humble now. Just because you got that little measly LLC don't mean, and just because you made $100,000 don't mean nothing either. See, the hustle and mindset will get you to $10,000 a month, but it ain't going to take you to 6 figures a month. It's going to bring you here, but it ain't going to take you there. It's going to bring you here, but it ain't going to take you there. I don't know who needed to hear that, but that was on my spirit. Be mindful of how you treat people, because that person that you treat in however might be your client or your customer. So be mindful of that. It's time for y'all to develop your mindset, especially in 2025 with so-and-so and so-and-so running the country. You need to be mindful. You need to be extremely mindful of how you're doing things. What questions do you guys have? Teresita says, I started Jello Shots business along with the bath and body created by me. Absolutely. Let's do it. Facts never burn bridges. Absolutely. I've been building and getting small sales. It's a process. It's absolutely. You got to be able to go through it. People try before and fail. I don't ever reveal everything. It's absolutely A-okay. That's true poverty mindset. You want to get out of that mindset for sure. What questions do you guys have? I put all of my information in the chat. So you guys who want me to apply to this $10,000 grant for you, all you got to do is purchase the $37 course. The link is in the chat. The link is in the description. You tap the three dots somewhere on your phone. You'll be able to access that link. So that way you can purchase the $37 course. And I can go ahead and send you the email and I'll apply to the grant for you. But what other questions do you guys have? Okay. What other questions do you have? I love that you guys are with me. This is really, really fun. I love being with you guys all the time for 1 hour in the morning, 1 hour in the evening. Don't forget, if you are a part of my channel membership, and you guys can join my channel for just $3 a month. But if you are a part of my channel members, at 5 p.m. Eastern time, we're going to have our grant class. All right. I moved it on to today because Sunday I didn't have like much power and good internet. Okay. Shout out to Wendelin. Wendelin just purchased my course. Shout out to you, friend. I'm going to go ahead and send you the email now. So for those of you who are purchasing the course, I will send you an email that is tied to your purchase. And in this email is going to request some general information. So that way I can go ahead and have the necessary info to apply to this grant for you. Okay. I live outside the U.S., so should I leave my bank account info or send it via cash? So you will purchase through Etsy. All right. Etsy is a trusting e-commerce platform. So you can use your whatever have you. Okay. Whatever. You could use your Visa or whatever. Okay. So shout out to Wendelin, our friend Wendelin. Wendelin, I want you to check your Gmail. I'm actually sending you a request to fill out this grant form. I want you to fill out this information as soon as you can, so that way I can have the general information needed to submit this grant application for you, okay? Shout out to you. Okay, how do I join the tribe? Hey, Trina. Okay, so you would click on my face somewhere. I wish, usually our friend Yolanda would be here to help you out. But you would tap on my face somewhere on my channel, and you would tap on join. Like, you don't just subscribe, but you can also join. It's $3. And just let you guys know, whoever joins my channel, that income I actually give it to children here in Africa, to orphanage, help them out to, like, be able to, have school supplies or whatever have you. And I give it back to the church. My church out here, they developing. All right, they developing. I'm real proud of them folks. Proud of them. Okay, you're on YouTube. All right, perfect. Then you want to tap my face and click on join. Yes, Wendy. I just shouted you out. Shout out to you, Wendy. I want you to check your Gmail, okay? Do you have to have a certain credit score to get grants? No, grants do not check your credit. Oh, Yolanda is here. I should know you was here, friend. Yolanda, can you tell them and let the chat know how they can join the channel as a member? Marcus says, can we also apply for the 35K grant? Yeah, you can. You can also go for that one too. If I already applied I'm not applying to that one unless you apply to the 10K grant already yourself, but I'm not applying to it. You can apply to it yourself. So Jeffrey says, I should just start an online business, get busy people, at least you'll learn. It took me 3 years, but I'm now at 75K a month revenue. Key is develop a community, right? Key customer info and make an email list. Absolutely. That's called customer retention. Right. So in your business plan, you have to have what's called a customer retention strategy. So how are you going to gain your clients and how do you plan to keep them? Well, having an email list, collecting their data, and also having that information in somewhere stored in like a spreadsheet or in your client management software, aka CMS. So that way you can always send emails back to them, and you can send emails to the ones who have already purchased, and you'll be able to get them to have some sort of incentives. Like, okay, thanks so much for purchasing this product or service once before. We're going to give you 15% off, right? Oh, you're live? Awesome. Yeah, I'm live. I'm live every day, every morning, 9 a.m. Eastern time. All right, so I have an American accent. You live in Africa. How is that? How is the transition? It's great. I feel at home. I'm doing so much out here in Africa. I'm into international real estate. So right now I'm focused on developing a luxury hotel here, which I'm really excited about. For those of you who have been following me for a while, you know that I'm also investing into Panama. So I own an entire hotel floor in Panama, which is Latin America, South America. So I'm looking to do the same thing here, but instead this is a full hotel development. So I'm doing a group economics project where it's me and possibly like 10 of you guys who are serious. But every Sunday I'm doing a private Zoom call where I'm teaching you guys about how to invest into like international real estate, just in case you want to retire and live outside the US, what that looks like, how to prevent scams and fraudulent paperwork, how to make sure you're doing this properly, and also like what different types of real estate you can invest into. I'm also investing into four different tech companies. I'm also a co-founder of one, about possibly two. I don't know, we're in the works. So I'm a co-founder of one. Really excited, and you guys will learn more about those projects when they come out. Etsy is a trusted e-commerce store, kind of like Amazon. All right. If you tap on Shelby's picture at the top left to the next screen, you'll click on join. You put your credit card information in. All right. Yolanda has put in here how you can join the channel. All right. Let's see. Does your credit matter when applying to grants? No, it doesn't. No credit checks, no personal information needed with grants. Where do I go to apply? And I know I need help applying. How can I get you to help me? On which grant? Because we're talking about the $10,000 Honeycomb Credit Grant. That's the one we're talking about. Jeffrey says, I'm in Guam, a small island in the Pacific, right? My inventory is in LA's mail office. I turn in orders and they ship from here. You can use Warehut for small inventory handling shipping. That is awesome. Shout out to you, Jeffrey, for that information. If anybody else wants to know more about Jeffrey's business, I guess reach out to him, whatever have you. Okay. All right. So what else questions do you guys have? I'm going to give you like the last 2 or 3 minutes before we get out of here. Wendy, don't forget to check your email so that way I can have the necessary information to apply to the grant for you today. Anybody else who wants me to apply to this $10,000 grant for you, it's a Honeycomb Credit Grant. All right. So you don't need a good credit. There's no credit checks, no personal information needed. There's no, no date of birth, none of that stuff needed. You don't have to have like a business plan or anything like that. They just want to know how you would use this money. Okay. Okay. So you are. Thanks again. Okay. Of course. It's my pleasure. 35K grant. Well, that's on a whole nother situation, Marcus. I suggest that there's like I think a live stream from the other day that I did that has the link to that grant in the description. So you can try looking at that one. But I truly don't want to bring up a different grant to confuse anybody on this live stream. I want us to focus on the Honeycomb credit that is literally for everybody. Okay, cool. Yeah, I don't want to like talk about a whole nother grant when the title of this live stream does not say the $35,000 grant. It's a $10,000 grant. I'm joining. I love the energy. I'm a 20-year-old real estate pro. I love traveling too. I'll join your community. Absolutely cool. Well, when you join the community, even if it's $3, it goes towards a good cause. All right, a really good cause. Any last questions you guys have? Hey, shout out to Trina. Trina became a superior bronze. Thank you so much for joining. Shout out to you, Trina. I know that's right. Now you make sure you join us later on. I'm done with this. Make sure you join. Yeah, I'm done. She can throw that away. Make sure you join later on 5 p.m. Eastern time. We're going to have our grant class. All right, we're going to dive deeper into some more grants. For those of you who want to learn more about how to search and apply to grants yourself, in today's later on the live stream later, we're going to talk about some grant tips. So the best ways for you to be more effective and efficient. But at the beginning, I'll give you like the general grant information, and then we'll dive deeper. You also, Trina, you have access to my replays. I have a replay on here on Intro to Grants. It's Grant Class 1. We did that like 2 or 3 weeks ago. And that's like an hour and 45-minute video, but it dives deep into grants. Okay, so yeah. How do I apply for the grant? So do you want me to apply for it for you, Jacinthia? And welcome into the live stream. Thank you so much for joining. Now you can always visit Honeycomb Credit yourself, or you can purchase my $37 course. All right, so here's the information for you. You can always apply to yourself. I'm not trying to take your money. You know what I mean, friend? You can do it yourself. Here's the grant itself. This is the question it's asking. All right. There you go. Bada boom, bada bing. All right. Or you can have me apply to the grant for you, just like Wendy is applying, having me apply to it for her. You just check the description of this video, check the description of this live stream, and it will give you all the necessary information you need. Also, I pinned in here that you can purchase my $37 course, and that is how you'll be able to get me to apply to this $10,000 grant for you. Marcus says, okay, thanks, ma'am. You already applied to the 10K grant for me. Thank you. Yeah, I'm not applying to Shout out to Jeffrey for purchasing. All right, Jeffrey. Jeffrey. I'm a member. Love it, sis. You're amazing. Thank you. Passion, practice, pursuit. I'll be there at 5. Yeah, everybody be here at 5 because the grant class gonna be lit. We got over 60 members, and I'm really happy about that. That means hopefully all 60 of us can join. It's just really fun. It's a more intimate setting. You know what I mean? All right. So shout out to you, Jeffrey. Jeffrey just purchased, so I'm gonna go ahead and send you the link so that way you can complete everything. Jeffrey, check your Gmail. All right. Our friend that's in Guam, check your email so that way I can have the necessary information to complete this $10,000 grant for you. All right. You never know when you get a chance at winning 10K. All right. So shout out to you. $37 course. Don't forget to watch the course too. You know what I mean? Shout out to you, Jeffrey, our friend out there in Guam doing some really big things. All right. Shout out to you, Jeffrey. Done what you use for the group community, Facebook or another. Oh, so no, you have to join as a channel member. I only use YouTube. I've been a YouTuber for 6 years. I've been on this thing for 6. I'm not new to this. I'm true to this. All right. I've had multiple channels. I've helped other creators make over $10,000 a month on YouTube. I understand the YouTube algorithm perfectly. I actually have direct meetings in California with YouTube. So like I'm really a serious YouTuber. I've been doing this for years. Okay. So you can join my channel as a member and you'll have access to our grant class. And we're going to have a grant class tonight, 5 p.m. Eastern time. All right. So later on for you guys. Yes, I would like for you to apply for me. Okay, just Cynthia, follow the information that is in the description. You can tap on the 3 dots somewhere on the screen, or you can tap on the title of this live stream. It will bring up the actual step-by-step. The first step is to purchase the $37 course. Whatever email is tied to your purchase through Etsy, I will then send you an email requesting general information needed, okay? The link in the course is not working. It should be working. Shout out to GT350R. Shout out to you, friend, for joining as a channel member. Shout out to you. When do we check for the results for Honeycomb Grant? Okay, so the deadline date for this grant is April 2nd. They will announce the winners on April 11th. All right, so I actually, Marcus, check your email because I sent you a screenshot, and in the screenshot I also tell you check your email on April 11th. Jeffrey says, I want to YouTube also. I've been in real estate for 20 years. I've seen it all almost. Absolutely. The link in the course is not working. The link to the course? The link to the course is not working. Okay. Try accessing this link through the actual description. If you go through the description, it should be tappable. Okay, friend? Somebody help our friend Trina out. Okay, let me know. We can discuss buying real estate, subject, owner, financing, negotiation, anything. Well, Jeffrey, if you are interested into international real estate, especially doing this group economics project that I'm doing, then you can always join my Zoom call. You can text me. My number is in the description of all my live streams. And, on Sundays is when I'm going over like what that real estate group economics project looks like. Right now, I'm interested in developing a full luxury hotel here in Nigeria. So, yeah, if you want to have your money, so out here in Africa in the motherland, where the gold, diamonds, and furs is at, you can definitely come on over. Just shoot me a text, and then I'll send you the Zoom call information, and then we'll take it from there, okay? Sunday, what time zone? I usually try to keep it around Eastern time, so it's usually like Eastern time, like around 4 p.m., so that way, it gives people time on Sundays to like go to church and do their like family thing. So yeah, but that's usually when I do the Zoom call, and it's people not just from YouTube, but people from LinkedIn, like actual business professionals who are interested in this real estate group economics project. Shout out to GT350R. Thank you so much for joining, my good friend. Marcus says, okay, thank you, sis. Of course. Any last questions before we get out of here? We've been on here for a little minute. I got to use the bathroom. Y'all seen I've been drinking water. So what last questions do you guys have for me? I'm so blessed to have you here. You guys are like purchasing the course. You're joining the channel. What would I do without y'all? You know what I mean? It is God. Glory be to God. It is God that literally brings y'all here. It ain't me. All right. It ain't me at all. I want to shout y'all out though who purchased the course. Shout out to Iman. Shout out to Naj. Shout out to Anita. Shout out to Wendy. Shout out to Jeffrey. Shout out to Candy Marie Johnson, Houston, Tratacia, Lewis, Tiffany, Una, Julia, Cassandra, Doug, Jeremy, Wayne, Adriana, Kyle, Francis, Carlton, Tia. Shout out to all of y'all who purchased the course. I'm so blessed to have you. We are blessed to have you. Thank God. Yes, thank you, Marcus. Thank you. All right, y'all. So if there is no further questions, I'm trying to give you guys like a last like 1 minute to put your questions in the chat. Take care out there. Very curious about how you do real estate there. Yeah, I'm telling you, it's really fun. I'm actually going to be dropping some more content because I feel like you guys like content. You like to see like what people are actually doing. For some reason, it's like content is like your proof. So yeah. Good morning. I'm new here. I will be purchasing your course soon. Okay, Coco. All right, Coco. I will be more than happy to apply to the $10,000 grant for you. Hello, I've been trying to reach you. I want to be a member. Please reach out to me. Help me. Thanks. Okay, Osman. Yolanda put in here in the chat how you can join the channel as a member. I'm going to put it here. I'm going to pin it here. It's somewhere at the top or at the bottom. All right, I just pinned it here. It says if you tap on Shelby's picture at the top left in the next screen, you will go ahead and move forward with putting in your card information so you can join as a member. Okay. I can't click on the link to purchase the course. If you're trying to access it through the chat, then try accessing it through the description. Now you would click on the 3 dots somewhere on your phone, depending on if you got an Android or iPhone. If you got an iPhone, I think you would tap on the title of this live stream and it will bring up the description. Now in the description of this live stream, you should have like a hyperlink that says etsy.com/superior solution. It will take you directly to the course and you can purchase the course. Okay. Or after this live stream, it should bring it up for you. You'll be able to have access there as well. Okay. Okay. All right, you guys. I want to thank you so much for joining my live stream. It was such a pleasure to have you. We've been on here for a good little minute, almost like an hour and 20 minutes. And make sure you join me. If you guys are my channel member, make sure you join me 5 p.m. Eastern time, where we are going to be going over some grant tips. All right. And diving deeper into grants. That's the grant class. I will see you guys later. Okay. Peace and blessings. Bye.